Welcome. Gonna get started in about 1 minute. Thank you for joining us, joining me. Hey, Jerome. Hey, Pearl. Welcome to Chef Tip Tuesday with Chef Veronica. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And what I'm going to talk about today is the art of grocery shopping and your shopping list. Now, here's the thing. Okay, so I'm talking to everyone today. I'm talking to chefs. I'm talking to people that do catering. I'm talking to the moms and the dads that just like to cook at home. I'm talking to everybody today. So the reason why I call it the art of grocery shopping is because it's an art to it. Because if you don't actually plan out how you're going to shop, you will be in the store all day, especially if you're a caterer and you're planning for an event. So this is what I do. Okay, so we know, I don't know about you all, but I'm big on sale papers that come in on every Tuesday. So I shop on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I will go shopping in the middle of the week. But those are pretty much my main days that I go shopping. Now, the reason why I stay at home, now I stay at home until the mailman runs on Tuesday. I can't leave out until he comes. Now, if he's running too late, then I have to wait a little bit, but then I'm really not happy about it. But I go ahead and I weather the storm. Now, the reason why I want to wait on the mailman on Tuesday is because that's the day that the circulations come out with the ads for, in Cleveland, you have Giant Eagle, you have Marks, you have Audis, and then you have some other stores. But those are the main stores that I'm looking to see what's on sale. Because I know on Tuesday, the sale that's going to start on Wednesday is in that paper. But I also have the paper from last week, so I know what's going off the sale at the close of the store on Tuesday. So that's one of my things that I do. So I make out my list, and then I write next to the item which store it's at. Now, the reason why I say the art to your shopping list is because I take a sheet of paper and I fold it into 10, so it's 10 squares. So I have 10 sections here. I know you're probably wondering, why do I do that? Here's the deal. When you go to the grocery store, you have to have a plan of action. And what do I mean by a plan of action? So on this sheet that I just unfolded and showed you, it has 10 sections, and each section has a title at the top. So the first title is produce. The second one is deli. Then you have bread and crackers. And the list goes on, your meat, your condiments. And the reason why it's set up like that is because when you go into the store, what's the first part of the store that you go to? The first part of the store is the produce area. So if on your list, you have the produce section first, then you already know everything that you need is going to be in that aisle. One of the things that I do not like to do is be in one area and then forget that I needed to get an item that was in that area. And the only reason that happens with me is when I don't execute my list or if I don't write it out. Now, I have done that on occasions, and I say, well, you know what? I'm just going to go out and shop. I don't have time to make out a list. But the list is very, very vital when you're going out to shop. And that's how you keep from having to have your husband to go out in the middle of a cooking session to buy you, you forgot the milk, or you forgot the the parsley or whatever. So the list is very, very important. So you break your list down into 10 sections. In each section, you write down everything in that section that you need. So if you're in the produce areas, you're going to need collard greens. If you're going to need some rosemary, fresh herbs, if you're going to need some apples, some oranges, all of that should be in the produce section of your list. Now, you may say you don't really like to write anymore and write on the paper and things like that. If you have an iPhone, the notes on the iPhone is excellent for that, because you can actually cut and paste and move the list. So you make out the whole list on the iPhone in the notes. You write down everything that you need, and then you can cut and paste it in the categories that you needed to go in. And then you can just print it out on your printer. So here it is. You have those. So now you have your whole list. You have all 10 of your sections there. You have your produce, your deli, your breads, your condiments, your canned goods, your meat, your dairy. That's going to be another section. So let me read off the sections to you so you'll know. So you have produce, you have deli, you have bread and crackers, you have the canned goods, you have your coffees and your teas, you have your beverages such as your canned pops, your liters, 2 liters, 1 liter. Then you have your dairy, and then you have, last but least, your frozen foods. Now, the reason why you want to get your frozen foods last is because you don't want them sitting in the cart and your items being compromised. And what do I mean by compromise? I mean, if it's supposed to be frozen, it's supposed to stay frozen. I even go to the store and I carry my cooler bags. And if I'm in the frozen food area, I put those items in that bag so my stuff won't be compromised. So now you have all the categories that you need for your list. 10 categories. And like I said in the beginning, the reason why you have them set up from produce to deli to bread and crackers is because when you go into the store, that's the first area you go to. So you pushing your cart through the produce area. Now you come around that corner. You're right there. There's the deli over there to your left. You keep going. You make a sharp turn to the right. On the right in that aisle, that's your crackers, your breads, your jams, your preserves, your peanut butter, your honey, all of those things. So if you stick to the art of the list in your grocery shopping, when you go into the store, you will not spend a lot of time in the store because you will be able to just moving right on through the store. Another thing that I do is once I decide, so wait, let me go back. So now you have the list of all the items that you need. So you're going to look in your sales item. If you care to save money, if you don't care about saving money, then that's fine. If you want to save money and you do look at your sale ads, you're going to look at that list and you say, grapes. Oh, grapes on sale at Aldi's this week for 99 cents. And the sale starts on Thursday. Now, you're not going to, it starts on Wednesday. You're not going to buy it right now. You know you have up until Saturday to go get them. And if your event is on Saturday, then you'll go pick them up on Friday. So you have to kind of plan it according to your events that you have. So now you're going to write next to each item on the list. So if it's Aldi's, you'll write an A next to that and circle it. If Giant Eagle have steaks on sale, buy one, get one free, and that's what you're shopping for, then next to the steaks, you write Giant GE. Then if you're going to Mark's and let's say Mark's have their mayonnaise or whatever you're looking for on sale, then you're going to write next to it on Mark's. So you're not going to write next to all the items. You're just writing down the initials of the store for the store that has that item on sale. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If not, just ask the question and I'll answer it. So now you're going to identify what area you're going to go to. What do I mean by that? Okay, so in Cleveland, we have the west side and we have the east side. We have the southeast and all of that. But I'm going to tell you how I do because I go according to the stores. So I know if I need to go to Sam's Club, Mark's, GFS, and Giant Eagle and Restaurant Depot, I'm going straight west. I'm going to go to Brook Park. On Brook Park, I'm going to go to that Sam's Club, that GFS, and that Aldi's. Then I'm going to hop on the freeway, go up one exit. I'm going to get off, and I'm going to go to the Mark's right there in Ridge Plaza. And then when I leave out of there, I'm going to go down to Giant Eagle right down the street, about maybe a half a mile. Then I'm going to come back up, hop on the freeway on 480, and I'm going to travel down to Restaurant Depot, go there, hop back on the freeway. If I need to stop at Dean's, it's right there off of 90. So that's what I mean by planning out your route. Know the area that you're going to. If you know that you need to go to Sam's Club in GFS, you don't need to be over in South Euclid, because you know it's a Giant Eagle over there and it's a Mark's, but it's not a Sam's Club. So now you have to go to those stores, and then you're going to have to travel back over to the west side or to Mentor or Oakwood Village in order to go to Sam's Club. So, and if you go to Oakwood Village way, you can also get a GFS out there. So I always plan my route according to the stores that I know I need to go to. If I don't need to go to all those stores this time, then I'll go to a different area. But I always plan my list according to those areas that I need to go in. So the other thing that I do when you're up at the register, it's okay to tell them how to pack your bags. If they don't know how to pack them, some cashiers are excellent at packing, but some of them have no idea what they're doing, and they have to be taught. And guess what? I'm here to teach them, because I need everything that's going into my bags, I need them packed a certain way. Why is that important? I know somebody's probably like, well, why is that really important, how the stuff is packed up? Because when you get home, you have to unpack the bags. So if I'm in the produce area and everything that's in that bag is from the produce area, then I know that bag can go straight into the refrigerator. Maybe I have somewhere else I need to go. Maybe I need to run out and go to Target. Well, I still need to get my food in the refrigerator. So therefore, I'm going to go home with the bags. If everything is packed up accordingly, then I can just take it and put it where it goes. So right back to those produce. The produce bag can go right in the refrigerator. The bag with all the dairy items can go right back in the refrigerator. Basically what I'm saying, if the item goes into the refrigerator, it should be in the bag with items that go in the refrigerator. Nothing that goes in the refrigerator should be in the bag with canned goods. Don't do it. Don't put items in the bag that's supposed to go in the refrigerator with stuff that go in the cabinet. That's how you may look up one day, and because they put some cheese in the bag with some canned goods, and you just one bar, and you miss it. And then you go and pull the bag, and now you have the cheese in the bag, and the cheese is no good, so you have to throw it away, and then you have to go back to the store and buy some. Now, you're probably saying, yeah, but then that's why you go through all the bags and make sure you pull the things out the bag that go where it's supposed to go. Yes, that's true. However, if you can get your stuff packed up accordingly, then you don't have to do that extra step when you get home. And you know what I do? When I have an excellent packer, if I don't have to tell you how to pack my items and you pack the items correctly, I tip them. I remember the first time I did that, the cashier was like, what is that for? I said, for being an excellent packer. Now, guess what that's going to do? That just taught her that people pay attention to that. So when she pack up somebody else's bag, she's going to be mindful of that packing of that bag, because why? I might get another tip. And not that it's all about the tip, but you feel good when someone compliments you on a great job that you've done when you're working at your job. Because you may not even want to be there today. You may be having a bad day today. Who knows? But right back to that list. Break the list down into 10 sections. Produce, deli, breads, crackers, meats, condiments, all of those things. Your canned goods, your coffee, your teas, your beverages, your cans of pop. Now, in that area with the cans of pop, that's where you're going to get your laundry detergent, your toilet tissue, your hand soaps and things like that. That's going to be over in that area as well. Then you're going to go to your deli. Your last stop that you're going to make is going to be at the frozen food area, because you don't want that stuff to start melting and then put it back in the refrigerator, because now it's compromised. So this is the 11 by 14 sheet of paper. My list is a little extreme because I cater and I do chef work. So my list is on an 11 by 14 because this works for me. Now you can even take a sheet of paper and write yours out and it not be as bad because you're just shopping for your home. And then it folds up just like this. I don't know if you can see it, but right on there it says grocery list. Because sometimes when you have a lot of stuff in your purse, things get caught up and, you get lost. So that's the tip for today. The art of grocery shopping and the art of the list. The list is very, very key if you would like to go into the store and move efficiently and not be in the store all day. So if I leave out of my house, and I can be, now sometimes I have a list. If I'm shopping for 4 events, I have 4 sheets of paper. I have them stapled together, and I talk on my phone a lot when I'm out and about. But when I have massive lists like that, I don't talk on the phone. I have my list. I have each one of them, and I just keep flipping, and I'm crossing, and I'm crossing, and I'm crossing. So that's your tip for today. Thank you for joining me. I'm Chef Veronica. I'm glad you're here. If you're not following us on Instagram, go follow us. It's WTHI. That stands for Where the Heart Is. And also, we have a YouTube page. If you're on Instagram, you can go right to our bio and click on Linktree, and that'll take you straight to our YouTube channel, and you'll see this video there as well. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you next week. Same place, same time.